Okay, good night, I should say, for everyone. I'm Dylan the General from the Theventpod podcast, and I'm interviewing with
Tamera Henningham, a relationship therapist.
Tamera. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Doing all right? What brings you to this Sunday social event?
What brought me to a Sunday social event?
Yeah.
Really, it's community. I've been rocking with Sunday social for a few years now, and I really like what they're about. The individuals, the ambiance, people like yourself that are here. And it's really just about support and having a good time. So it lets you, let your hair down.
Right.
Yeah.
Today is more of like, you would describe it as like a mixer for today's event. Like we had music playing, we had artists, we had people promoting their business. What do you feel about the opportunities so far?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to know what's happening in our community. I think sometimes we don't always have the capital for marketing and exposure. So this is a great way to get people here and then let them know what's happening with you. You get to hear what's happening with maybe your peer. Sometimes you don't even know that they're having an event. You know them and you know stuff are going on, but you may not know there's an event. I wouldn't be able to be featured on the Theventpod, without this opportunity. So, yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, just for the people that don't know, what do you do? What is your profession?
I do? What is my profession?
Yes.
Well, I am a relationship therapist and I host experiential events for couples and singles. Yeah.
That's cool. And I know you mentioned it way earlier.
Yeah.
Tell us the promotion that you're having.
Yeah, so I'm hosting a singles games night where individuals come and they find their matches in the room. So there's a little bit more to it, but that's essentially the essence of it. You have an opportunity to play games, get to know the people individually, and then we reveal the matches, and then you can still use the games and play at the stations, but now you also know who you're most compatible with, so you just have to focus on the spark.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Just to quickly wrap up, what are the goals you want to achieve this year for Tamera?
The goals I want to achieve for this year, meeting new people, so continuing to meet new people and expand, and I guess expand in the sense where people continue to normalize therapy and they're okay with tapping into therapeutic mediums. So it may not always need to be formalized therapy. It can just be going to events that, help with some type of release. So Sunday social, I would say, is kind of like a therapeutic medium because it allows you to socialize, engage with people, learn what's going on, have thoughtful conversations because they still bring a lot of information that's really thoughtful. So I think it's like a happy medium. So sometimes therapy doesn't always need to be a formalized surface. It can be informal. And that's also what I do, is making therapy informal as well. Yeah.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, just to dial back to your profession.
Yeah.
What would you say the most challenging thing you've faced so far?
Most of the challenges, I think, is letting people know that it's okay to go to therapy. I think that's one of the biggest things. So a lot of the times they'll meet me and they're like, oh, you seem approachable. Oh, I can speak to you and you don't seem weird. You get me. You understand me. And a lot of the times it's because of the stigma, the way how therapists are being portrayed on movies, commercials, TV shows, and things of that nature. It makes it really hard sometimes to think of therapy as a different avenue where you can actually have fun, you can engage in things that can help you get to the other side.
Right.
Yeah.
To answer the question why, what pulled you to your journey to be almost not a sage, but like a helper for couples throughout the city?
Well, one of the things is we have to understand our history if we want to know how to plan better for our future. And I know within our community, the Black community, there's a lot of generational curses that stay with us, right? A lot of generational trauma. Yeah. And because of that, sometimes it makes it hard for us to relate to others. Right. It makes it hard to trust others. It makes it hard for us to work through problems and conflict. So because of these gaps in understanding, we don't always have the emotional literacy or understanding to overcome, to figure things out. Right. And that's kind of where I came in. I wanted to be that bridge between I want this to be different, but I may not know how. Because I think that we all have the capacity, but sometimes it's bringing that out to you. Because we do it at work, we may do it with other people,
Right.
but when it comes to our intimate relationships, whether it's romantic or our friends or family, sometimes we have a hard time applying those same skills. Right. So I wanted to make it accessible, affordable, and fun. It doesn't always have to be robotic, mechanical in the exchange.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We want to thank you for giving us the interview today.
Absolutely.
Just for your camera, just tell them your social media, where to find you.
Yeah. So you guys can find me on all platforms, A Little Time for Us, on Instagram, I'm trying to think.
Oh.
I have to think. On Instagram, Facebook.
Right?
Yeah, we'll just say that. So you guys can find me at timeforus.ca. That's my website. On social media handles on Instagram, it's A Little Time for Us. Same on Facebook. But I think the best way is Instagram is the best way. Or you can send me an email at hello@timeforus.ca.
Very cool. We want to thank Tamera for having us. And this is the event. We're out. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was long overdue.
I wish I had more energy.
Me too.